Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Thank you in advance for watching my first video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about how my Tinder date got me pregnant. First of all, I'm going to tell you guys why I was on Tinder in the first place. So I just got out of a 4.5-year relationship and I guess I lost my mind. So I was like, I heard the best way to get over someone is to get under someone new. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna use Tinder for. I'm gonna go out there, lose my virginity, and live my best life. I've been in a relationship from like 14 and a half to 19 years old. So I was ready to live my best life. I get on Tinder, go through all those weirdos. Don't find one I want to meet up with because they're all really strange in the head and they all got some strange fetishes that I'm just not down to cater to. So, keep scrolling. I come across this guy. I guess we'll give him a name to make it more personal. His name is Milo, because I got some Milo's lemonade, which hit, by the way. Anyway, so I come across Milo. Milo is not my type, but Milo is cute, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll see what's up. The first time around, I don't know if it was like an instant match when I swiped right. Going through puberty, obviously. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I most definitely did. I can't remember if it was an instant match. I don't think it was. I think like a couple of hours later he had matched back with me. And it was like the usual Tinder combo. Hey, how are you? What's good? He wasn't the nasty usual Tinder combo where they be asking you if you DTF and all that nasty stuff. He was just like, what's up? And I was like, what's up? And I was kind of digging him because he wasn't like the other guys, nasty and strange. So we kept talking. Eventually we exchanged numbers because I don't really like using apps like Twitter and Tinder and stuff to like conversate and Snapchat and shit. So we exchanged numbers. We talked for about like 5 minutes, and then later he asked me if I could call him, which I did, and he missed my call when I called him. And I was like, I didn't say this to him, but I was like, how are you gonna ask me to call and then you don't answer your phone? And this is when it all starts. He was like, I was busy, yada yada yada, just got off a flight, I'm in an Uber headed home. I was like, oh, okay, like he got business, I guess. And I was like, I guess that's excusable. You okay for now, I guess. But nah, we talked. I think I just got off work and I was sitting in the car because my mom be all up in my business. So I stayed in the car to talk to him on the phone. And we talked for like a good while, like an hour, and the conversation just kept going and going. It was real nice. We had a nice conversation. I don't really recall about what. I think it was about like Texas and the area that we live in and how it's not really like a place to enjoy your 20s. It's more like a place to raise your family and things like that. I feel like I'm talking way too fast, so let me slow down. But yeah, it's not a fun place. It's not that much to do. I mean, we got the stockyards and stuff like that, gardens. Not stuff you want to do when you're 20. Like, you want to go out, have fun, turn up, live your best life. But you cannot do that here. You cannot. So yeah, I remember that was one conversation that we did have that night, and it was nice. It lasted for a long time. I was like, okay, I'm feeling him. And like, I'm not really a shallow person. Like if you're not my type, or I don't find you that attractive to begin with, your conversation is nice and you have a nice personality, or you're just like a kind guy, like, you got a chance, I guess. Yeah, you got a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance. Not that, Anyways, so yeah. Okay, after that, we have been texting for a couple of days. I remember I was at school. I was in cosmetology school at the time, and I was doing a test, and he had texted me. He was like, come over. And I'm getting real excited because I ain't never been over to a guy's house before. I'm like, okay, like, yay, like, what's about to go down? You know, like I told y'all, I had intentions when I joined Tinder. So I'm trying to see if he's trying to, like, you know, come through with it. And, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, fuck this test. I'm finna head out. So I rushed through my test. Actually, some girl had the answer key to the test. So I was like, yo, send it to me. She airdropped it to me. Circle, circle, circle. I was like, I'm done. Let me get out. So I left, and he's like, are you gonna come? This is that. And I remember one conversation, he was like, you don't make time for me. This is sad, because he had been asking me to come over, and I'm always like, I'm busy or I'm at school. And like, my school's all the way in Egypt. I don't want to drop my location, you know. My school's all the way in Egypt, and he's in, like, he lives by where I live, but I go to school in Egypt, and we live in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. So that's a good ass distance. That's a nice distance. And ain't nobody got gas money like that. Like, so yeah, like, I've been putting them off. Like, yeah, maybe later, maybe another time. This is that. So like that day, I was just like, I'm with it. I'm down. I'm game. Let's go. But yeah, he tells me to come over, and I was like, this is me making time for you, because you claim that I do not do so. And I was like, I hope you feel real special. So I got in a car. I was speeding. Shouldn't have been, because, you know, men are not that important. What I was looking forward to was not that important. My life is more important. But at that moment, I was just excited as hell. So I was dashing. And yeah, I get there. We sit on the couch for like 5 minutes, and you know, the thing happens. The thing that I've been looking for, it happens. And yeah, and then I left. That was the first time we met up. That is not the time that he got me pregnant. It was just a little backstory. We met up that one time, and that one time only. After that, we didn't talk for like a day. Then he hit me up, and then he ghosted me again, and like, I just started going off on him, like, you can't do those type of things with people and just like ghost them. I mean, I guess you can, but like, again, like, I don't know, like, I want some kind of explanation. Like, why? I just want to know why. Like, I'm just a curious person. I don't care what you do. Like, I just want to know why. Like, I'm not gonna beg you to stay or anything. I just want to know why. That's it. So I asked him. I didn't get a response for like days, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting heated. So I started going off. I'm just yapping, going off, like, blah blah blah, you ain't shit, why would you do that, what the fuck is this, and shit like that, you know, just being a hot-headed ass girl. And a few days later, he's like, oh my gosh, you're tripping, I didn't think you were like this, yada yada yada. I was in an accident. Like, the day before, he had been posting on his Snapchat, him with his friends. They were out getting drunk, living their best life, having the time of their life. And I was at home waiting for this man to text me back, and he never did. That's when I went off. Okay, sorry. I hope y'all can like keep track, because your girl is all over the place. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, and he's like, I didn't think you were that type of girl. You're showing me a new side of you. This is that. Like, boy, you only seen one side of me for like a day. Like, we hung out for like a day. How many sides? Like, what is there to see? You don't know me. Like, that's what I felt like he was trying to say. Like, he knows me, and I don't seem like the kind of person. And nigga, you didn't seem like the kind of person to do what you did, but you did it. So here we are. And yeah. Shit, I keep forgetting shit. It's gonna come back. Give me a second. My first YouTube video. Don't doubt me. I'm trying. Yeah. So after that, after I went off, and he was like, you don't seem like that kind of person. We ghosted each other, lost his number. I was like, fuck him. We unmatched on Tinder. I was like, all right, fuck this, fuck all of it, I'm done. So I blocked his number. Actually, no, I didn't block his number. I just deleted the message thread. I kept his number. I just unmatched him on Tinder and I went on about my life. I got off Tinder altogether afterwards, like a few days later, and then I got bored. So I hopped on Tinder, did my thing for about 3.5 months. Cause the day I went over was May the 10th. The day I got pregnant was June the 10th. So yeah, June the 10th. So it was like exactly a month apart that we had stopped talking to each other. So I hopped back on Tinder around early June and I was minding my business. Don't know what exact date, probably like the day before, 2 days before we met up. I saw him on Tinder and I was like, ugh, this nigga. And I was like, someone was like, swipe right. And I was like, should I? Cause like, I was just curious. Like in my experience, Aquarius men don't have all their marbles. And I was just trying to test my theory to see if like this man really did not have all his marbles. So yeah, I swipe right, instant match, and I'm like, what the hell? Like this man is fucking crazy. Like how nice. Like I love crazy. That's great. That's great. That's great. Instant match. And like literally seconds within us matching, he was like, hey, what's up? I missed you. And I was like, boy, bye. Like you have my number. I'm pretty sure you have my number or a screenshot of our messages, because I'm pretty sure you didn't even save my number because you didn't say that to me. So I'm pretty sure my number will be at the top of that screenshot that you took. So like you could have texted me. And I was just like thinking of all these reasons and all these, you know, ways he could have got in contact with me if he really missed me. But I'm like, hey, here he is on my Tinder, so I guess he did, yeah. And I was just like, wow. Like I said, wow, like you're fucking insane. And he was like, I really missed you. I didn't really get to spend much time with the girl. This is that. And I'm like, boy, because you didn't want to. I made myself available several times after the first time that we met, because like I was kind of feeling you. Still not my type when we met, but he was cool. And yeah, so he was like, give me another chance. I'm sorry for what I did. This is that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And my reasoning for everything and all this, the decisions that I make is that I'm young, haven't done much with my life. You know, I haven't had many experience. I'm too old for this voice cracking shit. Too old for it. But like that's my excuse for everything that I do. It's a new experience. It's something to experience. It's something to do. So I'm always down for whatever, which is that's not a good thing. Like I'm slowly learning that that's not the way to be, because I always get myself into some shitty ass situations. All right, so yeah, we decide to meet up, and I'm pretty sure with the timeline I just gave you previously that you could kind of put it together. That's the day that I can see my daughter. Yeah, we met up that day, did the thing, got pregnant. We didn't talk much afterwards. I don't think we talked at all, actually. I ghosted him this time, and I was just like, whatever. And June 25th, I got suspicious. You know, I've been sleeping a lot, and I was like, I don't do shit, so why am I tired? And my boobs were like hella sore, like they were stinging and burning, and I was like, oh my God, what is this? And my period was like 3 days late, which I wasn't too like concerned about, because recently I've been like off cycle ever since I had radiation therapy. So I was just like, I guess this is it. Like every now and then I'm like a day late. So I'm like, okay, it's whatever. But I decided to take a test and it was positive. So I hit him up immediately. I'm like, yo, I'm pregnant. And you know, he pulled the card that most guys do. Are you sure it's mine? This, that, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, boy, get the fuck. I'm like, yeah, it is. This is that. He's like, I feel like you tricked me. You lied to me. All that bullshit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what we did. You know what happened. You know our babies are made. I hope. So yeah, that's what happened, and I'm pregnant. So what's up? And we don't talk much. He kind of pretty much ghosted me. We talked about like custody arrangements and financial arrangements and shit like that. And basically he told me don't talk to him until the baby is here. So yeah, just wanted to get that story out there or off my chest. Like, hopefully someone else can relate, I guess. It's not really a common or typical story. So like, if you can relate, what's good? I'm here if you need me. We can talk about it or whatever else, which I doubt anybody else is in the same boat as me, because I put myself in some dumbass boats. But it is what it is. I'm having a girl, a daughter, March the 4th. A few days before my birthday. My birthday is February 27th, so a little birthday gift or whatever. And I'm really excited despite the situation. It's not the best situation. It's actually kind of the worst situation, but all is well. I'm not really sad about it. I don't really feel any type of way about it. I'm just happy to have my daughter, and that is it. Thank you guys again. Ooh. Wow, like towards the end it decides to do that, but anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. All right, so I was just watching my video back and I said something about losing my virginity. I just wanted to say that I did not lose my virginity to a guy on Tinder after my breakup. That was just my mindset. I waited so long to be with this one person, and I was waiting till marriage and things like that. And after that failed, I was just like, fuck it.